Hey guys, it's Monday, and this week's topic is FTM devices. I'm gonna make a really quick video. I got a huge assessment, evaluation, whatever, tomorrow. It's 50% of my final grade. I'm really not prepared for it. It's like 8 o'clock at night, so yeah, I'm gonna be super quick. In terms of devices, I don't have like a Packer or STP or anything like that. Really, the only thing I have are binders. So I guess I'll talk about the beginning of my transition. When I was like first figuring out that I was like a trans guy and stuff. I went through the whole like experimenting with like packing and stuff just to, you know, dick around with it. Not pardon the pun. So I was about 15, and so it's kind of weird. I've never had an STP of any form, and I really wouldn't want one unless it's an STP packer, and the only reason I don't have one, I'm not sure how often I'd use it, I really don't know, but the only reason I don't have one is because I still live with my parents, and that'd be incredibly awkward to either ask for them to order, or if I ordered it and they accidentally opened it or something like that. So I've kind of just been avoiding that, and just, I don't have the money and I don't really need one right now. So even though I really would like an STP because I get really bad bathroom dysphoria. But anyways, that's beyond the point. So yeah, when I first started like, binding and packing and stuff like that, just to mess around with it, and this is incredibly dangerous. Like, I'm gonna like preface this with, guys, don't ever do this. Like, just don't. I tried the ace bandage thing, didn't really, I couldn't configure that one, and it didn't really work. So I did even worse, and for a little while, and I didn't do this very often, or like for very long, because I got my binders like shortly after. But hockey tape, guys, I'm embarrassed saying it, and also don't. It's so dangerous. The last time I did it, I was in a variety show skit thing where we did the giant group of us did the time warp, and I was riff-raff and we're dancing around. And I had done it too tightly, and I bruised 2 ribs. I'm not sure which side, and it could have been a lot worse. And I was in so much pain, and it's just so dangerous. Like, just don't do it. Like, I got my binders right after that. Well, by right after, like, I mean almost a month after. But I've been binding ever since. As for packing, I did tried it for a little time, a brief period of time. The whole sock thing. I was 15, was whatever, which I wasn't a fan of, just because it is a sock, and like, especially wearing like cargo shorts in the summer and stuff, which is when I was doing it, you sit down and it like folds in half, and it looks like you have both a tiny dick and a boner. And you're like, this is awful. So I stopped doing that pretty quickly. But yeah, I would like to get a packer at some point, just to see, how I feel about it, but I don't really desperately need one right now, so it's not a huge issue. For binders, I'm like a pretty, I have a pretty small frame, but an unfortunately bigger chest, so I bind. I have the Underworks binders. I can't remember what the model number is. Anyways, they're the tank top ones with the cloth comes down, like, let's see if I can show you. Like, the cloth comes down all the way, but the binding stops here. So yeah, and I wear an extra small with a small over it, because an extra small is not sufficient, and I've been doing that for 2 years, over 2 years now. It's not good. That's part of the reason I'm looking at surgery as soon as humanly possible, other than this general dysphoria and stuff, is I have asthma anyways, and I have a reduced lung capacity. My lung capacity is reducing because of binding. It's not good. Yeah, it's actually getting to be a problem. I can't exercise for very long anymore because of it. But yeah, I bind every single day. I know it's really bad. Sometimes I fall asleep with them on. Actually, I do that a lot. So I've got 2 sets. So I change them up like daily, and wash them really regularly. So yeah, that's pretty much it for devices. I don't think I have anything else to say, actually. Yeah. Guys, don't ever ace bandages or like tape. Like, please learn from my mistakes. I bruised ribs. It's bad. Don't ever do that. So yeah, I'll be back next week. I think next week's topic is passing, but I could be wrong. So I'm really sorry about the short video. I don't have too much more to say about it anyways, so it wouldn't be much longer than this, but I've really got to run. So I'll see if I can get this uploaded right now, and I'll be back on Monday, so peace.